It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. So glad you're with us. Our guest today, Joe Buscaino. He is the newest member of the Los Angeles City Council. Congratulations, sir. A tremendous victory. And in fact, on the day that we're taping, it's your 100th day in office.
It is, Brad. I continue to be thankful and grateful for this journey and this experience to serve the great district of the 15th.
Would have thunk it. I mean, you were an LAPD officer for 15 years, the last 6 as a senior lead officer. Honestly, though, how did this happen?
Well, my love for community service, wanting to give back. I had great examples with my parents. They instilled me the importance
Italian
of faith.
immigrants, actually. Yes. That's big.
They said, you know, they really, my sisters and I, they taught us the importance of faith, of family, of community service, and giving back.
But think about that. I mean, your parents are Italian immigrants, and one generation later,
yes,
you are a council member of the second largest city in this nation. Do you have family in Italy?
We do.
Do they know? I mean,
they do. In fact, my dad's hometown's newspaper just did a little feature on me and the win and an amazing experience.
Where?
In Sicily.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is great.
Next
okay.
to Palermo.
So you are the chair of the Department of Public Works, which is no doubt a very important committee dealing with kind of day in and day out issues, potholes, street lights. Talk to me about that.
Well, it's, you know, providing the core city services, and I'm just blessed to be serving on this committee, and Council President Herb Wesson has given me this opportunity to provide basic services for the city, and that's what Angelinos want today.
But what's interesting about not only the whole city, but your district, I mean, you have San Pedro, a nice community, upper class, middle class, a little lower class, you know, but doing pretty well, and then you have Watts. Which is really challenged. So when I think about your work on this committee, I mean, even your district is a microcosm of the entire city. Not many districts are like that out of the 15.
Well, chairing Public Works, we were able to build relationships with general managers of the which each of the bureaus we just filled 80 potholes in San Pedro. We were in Watts last weekend on a huge bulky item pickup day.
Yeah, I know those.
We've done cleanups, and again, having these relationships with the general managers in the bureau will benefit our community.
Is the 50-50 program going on? You know, that one where if you pay 50% of the sidewalk repair, the city will pay the other 50%. Is that still around?
That's been tabled. That's what I thought. In committee. So we'll
I know
be
Wendy
hearing that.
Who was, when she was on the city council, was in favor of that. But I understand it. It's simply there's so much to be done. You know, these are very tough fiscal times. So talk to us about that. You're coming in at a time when the city just doesn't have a lot of money hanging around.
It's important. You're absolutely right. In looking at other cities across the nation, they too are struggling like us. But it's making the decisions that are important that affect the quality of life in the city. Public safety, police and fire resources, city services.
But even that is a challenge. I mean, per capita, we have not a lot of officers, 10,000 on a good day. Where I don't even think we're there compared to our friends in New York City. Much larger numbers as an officer yourself. What do you do when you need to make cuts? I mean, public safety is a big part of it, so that means you're cutting from your former department.
It's again it's capitalizing on the importance of building community partnerships. And when it comes to community-based policing, I've said it as a senior lead officer, we can't do it alone. As much as the police want to be at every street corner, it's impossible. So I credit the crime reduction, best numbers in 50 years, to our relationship with the community.
And in the middle of a recession. It's counterintuitive,
amazing.
countercyclical.
We talk about prevention, partnerships, problem solving, and I know that because I've been a senior lead officer. And to capitalize that and celebrate that and continue that is critical.
You may have seen that a poll came out recently, 20 years after the riots, and what was very gratifying to me as an Angelino is people say they feel safer 20 years after the riots. That says a lot about where our community is today, and that's people of all races. That's huge.
I mean, even going down to the arrestees, again, it comes down to respect and also having the importance of giving back and being there and being visible and forming these relationships.
Congratulations. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks for having me.
Sure. My name is Brad Palmer. Thank you for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.